Well, moving on, in the aftermath of the Ethiopian Airlines crash which killed 157 people, the Civil Aviation Ministry is closely monitoring the Boeing situation. The DGCA is also in touch with the Boeing manufacturers and the Federal Aviation Administration. Earlier, the DGCA also issued safety instructions to Indian carriers, saying that pilots commanding the Boeing 737 MAX 8 aircraft should have at least 1,000 hours of flying experience. But SpiceJet has claimed that it has already implemented the precautionary measures while flying the Boeing 737 MAX aircraft and said it will continue to fly the aircraft. In a statement, SpiceJet stated that they were actively engaging with both Boeing and the Directorate General of Civil Aviation and would continue to put safety first. Right now, after the Nairobi-bound Boeing 737 MAX 8 aircraft crashed on Sunday, a number of countries, including China, Singapore and Indonesia, have grounded all the Boeing aircraft. Not just this, many airlines have also taken the call to stop operations, like Aeromexico, Comair and Cayman have also suspended operations of this aircraft. Now, aviation experts we spoke to said that the directive issued by the DGCA is not stringent enough.
Sir, what are your views on the advisory that has been given by the DGCA?
Those were very experienced pilots. In case of Ethiopian Airlines, the pilot had 8,000 hours of flying experience. And also, the aircraft was brand new. There were no snag reported in previous flights or before takeoff. So I think, it has something to do with the functioning of the control mechanism of the aircraft. Particularly, there have been doubts on the software of the control mechanism in the past. So the problem is that these being one after another in a very quick action, I think DGCA advice is totally inadequate. There are almost every other operator has now grounded the machine. It's much more serious than grounding 787 where there was cabin fire. You at least knew the reason. Here you have still not been able to identify the reason why this has happened. In fact, the Indian DGCA usually works along with the operator and they consider more the operating needs compared to the safety of the passengers.
So even SpiceJet has given out this statement in which it has said that they are concerned about the security, but no word has come out on the grounding of the Boeing. They have 12 of the 737 MAX.
Well, operator is always reluctant. Usually it is the safety organizations. In most of the other countries, if you see, excepting Ethiopian Airlines, which suffered this loss, excepting Ethiopian Airlines, in every other case, it is the regulatory agency which is grounded. And grounding is not abandoning the aircraft. It's a precautionary step where you actually ground the machine, check the behavior of machine, see which are the pitfalls which have been noticed, and then you also look at the training procedures which are being recommended, whether they are adequate or not, or whether everything was all right. It was a kind of one of those accidents, because accidents, even with the best machines, can happen.